So what is a cross addiction? Have you heard that term before? Do you know what it means? It's the easiest way in the world to keep addictions going when we think we beat them. Hey, David Essel here. David Essel's Daily Video Boost every Monday through Friday. If you have not signed up for these free videos, oh my gosh, stop right now. Go to talkdavid.com and sign up for David Essel's Daily Video Boost every Monday through Friday. You'll receive a free video sent to you 3 minutes long just to give you ideas on how to be more inspired and more educated and active in life. Take notes, do not trust your brain. So years and years and years ago when I got sober, I remember not thinking twice about consuming a ton of sugar a night. Didn't think anything about it. I would say this, I'm not drinking anymore. I deserve this. I'm not drinking anymore. Sugar isn't as bad as alcohol. I'm not drinking anymore. So, do you see the picture? I was cross-addicting. It wasn't until a year after I was completely sober that a friend of mine came to visit me and she saw a half of a cake in a refrigerator. And she said to me, David, I didn't know that you ate cake. And I said, oh yeah. And she goes, how long has that been there? I said, I got it yesterday. And you know what that means? I ate a half a cake at night, the night before, and I would do that regularly. Or a ton of double stuffed cookies or something that was just chock full of sugar. And she was the one, even though I'm the professional, she said, isn't that like going from one addiction to another? She didn't know the term cross addiction, and oh my God, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And from that day forward, I started to cut back, and now I'm sugar-free. How about you? There's a lot of people that'll have 20 years of sobriety from opiates, and yet they are nicotine addicts or they're food addicts. We'll have people we worked with that are 30 years sober from alcohol, but they're extreme caffeine addicts or spending addicts. In other words, cross-addiction, whenever someone is bragging about how long, and you'll notice I never talk about my years of sobriety because it doesn't matter. The only question is, I don't care how long you're sober, are you happy? Are you healthy? Are you in shape? Those are the questions we really need to ask. You can be sober for 50 years and be in terrible physical shape. So let's not get too hung up on the years. I've done another little video on this topic, letting go of the years that we're sober. But let's look more closely at what are we doing? What have we substituted? Did we substitute spending, eating, smoking? Did we substitute drinking for another addiction? Did we substitute television? What is it? What is it? Because cross addictions are, and why do cross addictions occur? We set a pattern in the brain to get a certain response from the brain, a certain feeling from the brain that we got with nicotine or food or alcohol or drugs. And all of a sudden that's gone. And so the brain is scrambling to find something to give us that same feeling. Interestingly enough, sugar reacts to the brain very similar to alcohol, which is why there's a lot of sugar addicts out there that used to be alcoholics or used to be opiate addicts or drug addicts. Okay, so really be careful. And remember this, the end result is that we want to move from the main addiction to no addiction. And it can be a process, and that's okay as long as you're aware and conscious and moving forward. If you have any challenge in the world of addiction whatsoever, we are by far the top program in the country for holistic addiction recovery. Go to my website, send me an email, talkdavid.com, and you and I will work together to get rid of any cross addictions. Codependency, I almost forgot about that. A lot of us will transfer over to the addiction of codependency from a substance addiction. We'll talk more about that, okay? And don't forget to share these videos. They're free. Everything is at talkdavid.com. Have a great day.